You're on.
All right, so I'm gonna do the why volunteer in Hardin County, and this is geared towards the fire department. So I just wanted to show you a little outline of the area of Hardin County that we cover. We have a little over 18,000 people in the population. There's over 10,000 houses, and there's also over 400 businesses. That includes the city of Saltillo and the city of Savannah on the business end. So usually whenever we have a active fire call, meaning it's either fully involved or it's fixing to be fully involved, we need at least one engine that's got 2 people in it. We need an incident commander. We will need 4 volunteers, at least 2 live certified preferably. We need 1 tanker that'll be on standby that has 2 people just in case there's not a water source nearby. We'll have 1 engine on standby in case we need some additional help. And then we'll have 1 incident safety officer. So typically it takes about 12 people in order to run a scene effectively. This typically doesn't happen. As you can see, the number of fire calls we just did this year, and this is active total number all the way up until October of 2018. And as you can see, we don't do just fire calls. There's some medical calls mixed in with there, as well as special ops responses. So to cover all of Hardin County, including the businesses and the houses and all the people, we only have 156 active volunteers. This did just change. We did just have a new group come on, thankfully. And we've got 17 auxiliary members and 18 junior firefighters. The 156 that are active, those are the ones that are usually always there on scene within their districts, and they're usually the ones that are putting out the fires. The auxiliary members and the junior firefighters typically do not. But the reason I wanted to mention them is because it's not just firefighting. We have different jobs within the fire service that you can do that most people don't know about. Being an auxiliary member, that means it could be a secretary in your district, a treasurer in your district. You can work with retention and recruitment. You can also work with fundraising that happens in your district. We have several districts that do barbecues, fish fries, and we even have some that do letter drives. So next is the Special Operations Unit. We do have several people who like to join the fire department to be on the K9 team or to do dive team operations with our dive team that we have. We do have a hazmat team. It's kind of small, but we do specialized trainings in hazmat operations if that's kind of up your alley. So we also have the junior firefighters. That's from ages 14 to 17, and they operate on the fire grounds, but they don't do any like live entry as far as going into a building or anything like that. One of the reasons we decided to do the junior firefighting is it does help build up the leadership skills and the teamwork skills. It looks really good on the college application. It helps with the future job benefits, and they also get to transfer over to become a full volunteer firefighter for the county once they turn 18. So what fuels your fire? And this is most responses that we get. We want someone that will, they want to help others. There's some people who like the dedication, the brotherhood. There's some that like to have that sense of accomplishment, helping the community. Generations, we have a lot of people who come on and their grandfather did it or someone like that, and then it's also just further knowledge of the emergency services. We have people who are cops or EMTs, and they also come on the fire department just to learn a little bit more. So that's just to kind of give you a little bit of idea of why we need volunteers, and also just kind of ideas that you may want to think about as far as it's not just firefighting that we have, because we do have the other jobs that are just as important as well. Okay. I'm done.
You're done.
I'm done.
You did good.
I'm sorry, y'all. I know that.